Hi, I'm Adam Panisi and welcome to The Lake. The Lake is a $20 million AdPen community project in the superb suburb of Caboolture. And we've developed it into two stages, this one being stage 2. When we looked at the pricing of the estate in our feasibility, we looked at what the average sale was going to be over all of the lots, and obviously taking into account the low side of the road and the high side of the road, and what buyers are prepared to pay for each side of the road. High side always demands a premium price. In other words, you're higher than the road, whereas when you're lower than the road, you've got to drive down into the driveway, and buyers are always concerned about water issues. Not that we have any water issues on this property, it's just a stigma and people aren't willing to pay as much money for the low side of the road. Stage 2 consists of 18 lots, and the existing electrical network did not have the capacity to power all of these homes. So this baby gets installed to power the additional 18 homes, along with almost 2 kilometers of high voltage power back to the main feeder. One thing with doing bigger land estates and adding additional homes to existing electrical networks is that you're going to generally have to upgrade the network and put either a pad mount or a pole mount transformer before you can actually develop even one single block of land. The original design of this property, we had 39 blocks designed, and through some creative design work, we maximised that to be 42 blocks across both stages. One key aspect with this design was actually the lot frontages. The minimum lot frontage we tried to achieve with every single lot was 35 metres. The reason for this 35 metre wide frontage is that buyers build wide houses across the entire frontage, but they still want access to the rear yard. Knowing the target market before doing the design was exceptionally key because these homes are owner occupied. So one fantastic thing about this estate is that it's quite secluded from the rest of the other estates. It's not on a main road and it has these nice quiet cul-de-sacs. One thing that we had to put in place was a temporary turnaround, which was this driveway just behind me, because on the opposite side, it's going to connect into the adjoining property. We're in stage 2 at the end of the cul-de-sac, and with the lay of the land, it slopes down to this point. So this is the lowest part of the land, which means that when we considered the design, these blocks of land were obviously the cheapest ones in the estate. One other consideration is the stormwater runs down this road into this pit and then outflows into that drainage reserve at the back. With a land estate, many buyers love to live at the end of the cul-de-sac, but the blocks of land don't have the same frontage. They're normally quite narrow. And in this particular instance, we actually had to put in a couple of battle axe blocks. A battle axe block is a lot with a rear access via a single driveway. Unfortunately, not many buyers like battle axe blocks in this area. However, to utilize the land best to its ability, we had to include a couple of these blocks. Almost a third of the site was dedicated as drainage reserve and the trees retained. This unique proposition in a buyer's eyes means that they're going to choose one of our blocks of land versus somebody else's, which means we may not necessarily get a higher price. It just means we may sell properties quicker than somebody else doing an estate around the corner. Stage 2 construction started in October 2021 at the tail end of stage 1. Stage 2 is finished just over 12 months later, which sounds like a long time, and it was because it rained almost every month for 6 months. Plus we had various COVID lockdowns during that time as well. At the end of 2022, the pre-sales settled, and then we kept selling the last remaining blocks into 2023. This was a successful AdPen community project, and I'm so proud to be sharing it with you.